Cheyenne Heights homeowners. I was just going to do a quick video on how to turn the system, the irrigation system on for spring turn on. So the weather's staying above freezing at night, so now would probably be a good time to go ahead and turn everything on and get water going to your plants on a regular basis. First thing, in the fall we turned everything, basically emptied everything to keep it from freezing. So just open up the control valve box. It says lift here on the thing, so just lift up there and make sure there's no crawly things down in the box. One of the almost everybody has a little valve in the box to drain off. I don't know if you can get a good shot of that. It's a little valve. You just need to turn that off. Normally it's kept open in the wintertime to let everything drain out and dry out, so nothing freezes. So that's off. Most everybody has a little drain valve down here. Make sure that is closed. You don't want to over tighten it, but make sure it's tight enough to stop from leaking. And once you turn it on, you'll double check, make sure it's not dripping. And I always make sure this thing, before I turn it on, right now it's open. When it's parallel, it's open. When it's perpendicular, it's closed. So there's open, and here's closed. So coming from the house, I always close this one. We'll go inside the house, turn the water on, and then we'll come back to here and turning it back on. So we'll start back up in the video back inside. Okay, we're inside the utility room. So here's the branch off for the irrigation. Again, everybody's is basically the same. In the winter time, we normally, I don't know if you keep this open or closed. Once it drains out, I usually keep it closed once it's drained out. So it's closed right now, but make sure that's closed, because as soon as you turn on your main valve, if that's not closed, you're going to get sprayed with a lot of water. So make sure that's closed. So perpendicular to the line is closed, and parallel to the line is open. So make sure that's closed, perpendicular, and this is currently perpendicular, it's closed. We want to open it, but we just want to open it really slow, and you'll hear water going through the system. You don't want a big pressure spike when you turn it on, so just go nice and slow, and nothing's leaking, everything sounds correct. So we'll go back outside. Okay, so we're back outside. We've already shut everything back off in the box, and we have this, we got the water on inside, so that now this is pressurized up to here, but nothing's leaking here. But like if I open it up just a little bit, you'll notice it'll spray out. See that water spraying out? Just make sure that's tight enough to where it doesn't leak and drip. So when we turn this on, when this valve comes on, there's going to be water come out of your back pressure valve here, your vacuum breaker valve. So just when you turn it on, you don't want to turn it on super fast. But you'll get a little bit wet too. So just be mindful of that. You turn that on, and just kind of turn it on a little more until it's done, and then that shuts off. So we're good there. Now we've got that, so that's open, there's no dripping, leaking, and everything in there is not leaking. So now we're good to basically go to the control valve, either in the garage that controls your irrigation system, the timer, but mine is actually on the outside of the house, and so we'll go to the timer next. Okay, so the automatic sprinkler timer on my house, I don't have any grass on my house, so it's just a one zone drip. So in the winter time we turned it into off position. Now we just have to go to, really all we got to do is turn it over to auto, and if as long as the power remained over the winter time, it will remember all the settings, so it should be good to go. Once it's to auto, if you want to check your settings, you can look at the manual and look at make sure I actually had to adjust the clock on this one. It was, I don't know, it was like 5 minutes different from the actual time, so it wasn't keeping time 100% accurate. So I did adjust the clock on this one just the other day when I turned it on. So just be, you can kind of look at that, but you can look at your settings and things like that. I know mine's good to go. If you do want to test while you're out turning everything on, you can hit the manual button, and if you turn the manual on, it'll say all, and it'll eventually turn everything on. It'll just run through the system that as it's currently set. So like right now, I could hear my valve turn on. It's turning on program A and zone 1 for 20 minutes. That's what I actually have it set for. And so I can walk around and double check my drip system, and you should be able to hear it, water coming to the plants and air coming out and such, if you want to walk around and double check it. When you get done with that, if you want to go to the next one, I believe it's just pushing the arrow. Yeah, be just pushing the arrow to the next deal. Since I only have one thing, it's only the one valve. But if you have grass, you can test your grass sprinklers as well and see if those things run. So if you have any issues or any problems, let us know. But other than that, that's how you turn on your sprinkler system in the springtime. See ya.